DFK throwing down the gauntlet. If you got the best heroes, flaunt it. Raise your head up, don't be daunted. Come prove how much you want it. Fighting to the wire, rapping onslaught, striking dire. Tomatoes ready to fire, all on the fighters I admire.
For he who takes the title wins gilded chests and smiles, while foes walk bitter miles, bitter miles. Gold Rush. Gold Rush. Gold Rush. Gold Rush. Gold Rush.
DFK throwing down the gauntlet. If you got damn hot heroes, flaunt it. Hands up now, don't be daunted. Come prove how much you want it. Fighting to the wire, rapid onslaught, striking dire. Tomatoes ready to fire, on the fighters unadmired.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next Gold Rush tournament here in DFK. I've got DFK Elite here with me, and potentially Bolon will be joining. That's still up in the air. He hasn't responded to me today, but he's expressed interest last night. But yeah, this is an exciting tournament. But before we dive into that, chat, we have news. Very important news to report. DFK Elite. I heard something big happened last night. Did something happen last night?
Something last night?
Well, for me, it was last night. Maybe for you, earlier today. I don't know.
Earlier today, yeah. But yeah, there was this tournament. I believe it was Daily Skirmish 23, if I'm correct. And yeah, I just streamed it like as usual. Usually I host the tournaments, but this one I competed and I've won the whole tournament.
Yeah, baby. DFK Elite won the tournament. It was so
My
cool.
first
You were
tournament.
so casually too. You were just like chatting and just you made it to the finals. You're like, whoa, how did I get here?
Yeah, it was a big surprise for me since like here are a lot of champions like Mega and anything I like that I have to face, and they have way more reps in than I do. And this was my first tournament, and I've won. I've played against Mega in the finals, and I've won. But he had a
Nice.
stall comp, like I had a more aggressive comp. So
So you got him before the tomatoes. You
right,
just showed-
right, I got him.
no, wait, not this one. The one before it, I think. Shoot, I tried to go pull it up on the screen, but when you said 23, I think I went to the wrong number. Because you can see the completed ones at the bottom here. Yeah, and level up. There it is. Boom. Took down Mega, who has won a couple, maybe, or at least placed highly in most. And then
Yeah,
Dread Syndicate, that's Be Easy. He got second in the last Gold Rush tournament, so no slouch there. Our friend
Yeah.
Eric Brew D in the first round. A lot of contenders in this here tournament. And good job, man.
thanks. Yeah, that was quite a big surprise for me. Like I just wanted to follow along. I thought like I'm gonna pass out in round 2 or so. I knew I can progress, but like I really have not expected to go this far.
That's awesome. Well, gotta feel good to be walking away with one of those chests, right? Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
absolutely. It's like I can't wait to open this.
Yeah, like Hubert team win chests. Like honestly, oh, I can't wait. Cannot wait. All right, but today, and also tonight for you, we have a gold rush going on. This is the second gold rush tournament. Some details for the viewers who may be unfamiliar. The buy-in is different for the gold rush tournament in that you are paying in gold. The token is DFK Gold, which is like a quest reward token, or a, you know, it's kind of like an in-game currency that you use in large numbers for lots of things, like buying your first set of gear and stuff like that. But here you got to pay $20 USD equivalent in gold is the entry fee, and the prizes are also correspondingly really big. First place is walking away with $200 USDC and 4 equipment chests. Really cool. And qualifier tokens to not the Weekend Warrior, but you actually bypass the Weekend Warrior entirely if you get first or second here in the Gold Rush and receive a champion qualifier token. And then today's tournament is also a little special, as mentioned on the AMA, and different from last time, because there was the opportunity for 32 people to sign up. So last time it was a 16 people max. This time 32. So trying to see where that limit is, how big these tournaments can get. And this time we did get up to, I believe it was 18. Maybe someone signed in before I got done. But we see here now a lot of the people have buys because, you know, 32 of only 18. Most people are going to have buys. It looks like Mega, who we've mentioned, is going to have to take on Chettle. And Little Sparrow, who I saw on Twitter the other day, is taking on Oh Cool Super Bowl. So those are our 2 round 1 fights. We can get those going and streaming. I finally made it past round 1. And what does fate have in store but that I should play Skiller on his return to DFK? What irony is this? Oh my god. I'm going up against Skiller? That's so unreal. No way. But I have made it out of round 1.
Skiller, welcome back.
Yeah.
Does he run the triple archer? He indeed is running the triple archer.
Oh no. Oh no. It's like I give it a 50-50 on who wins this one because we both beaten each other a good amount of times, so it's going to be a fun match for sure. I think.
I mean, you have 2 archers as well, so but like the repeating shot threat is real. It
is very real.
It's
difficult. It is very real. Yeah. No, but like also Skiller knows how I play. Maybe I catch him with a little rust, but let's zoom in here on Sir Sorn Cave. This archer is just absolutely absurd. So it's got 828 health, 159 mana. Both of those could be better, right? But it's got 58 luck and 54 dex, and he puts this Charger's Mask on it and 36 strength. That's the other thing to highlight. So it has a high attack relative to many archers. And he puts the 17% Charger's Mask on it. This thing, 1 barrage could wipe your team. It's absurd. So he's got potentially 3 of those going up. Oh no. Oh no. And if anyone in the chat sees Bolon, tell him that I'm looking for him. Because he's not responding to my DMs. So I just want to call it out for the chat. You know, the homework is tell Bolon that I'm looking for him if you happen to see him. Because he wanted to stream this. He said, I want to promote it. I'm down to do whatever. I sent him the link. I was like, hey, you should tweet this from the DFK account. You have my blessing. Go forth and tweet. No tweet. Unbelievable. The shade. The shade really is unbelievable. Hello in the chat. We got Be Easy. We have Workhorse, Mega, Worm. Thank you all for showing up and joining. Yeah, looking forward to this one. So I guess we got 6 minutes to start time. I will put the Mega versus Chettle game here on the main screen. And then in the picture-in-picture, we will load up the other ones, Little Sparrow v. O'Cool. So diving in to Mega versus Chettle. Well, you want to check these teams out? What do you want to do here, Mr. Elite?
I mean, we can check out this teams in a second, but I think we can also talk shortly about the size of the tournament here with 32 spots, but we didn't fill it up quite just yet. It's a little surprise for us, right? Because the last time the tournament filled up in 3 minutes.
Well, but the last time it was only 16.
Yeah, right. But this time we also have only 18 people. That's like slightly above. Like we all expected way more people here, right?
I don't know. I actually didn't, because here in the United States, like this is the middle of the workday for everyone, basically.
Right.
So
Okay, you're right.
I think we have a lot of players. I saw people in the chat mentioning this. So I mean that's a reason people think this one didn't fill as quickly. Um, I was just happy we got over 16.
Yes. Yes, yes, definitely. No, I
But
was just a
I
little bit
feel you
surprised,
though.
but actually, you're making a good point. Like, it's not really the prime time. Here in Europe, it is actually a good time. But I also see a couple of Europeans here. I think I miss Karmas. Yeah, Karmas
Yeah,
is not.
where is Karma's? Yeah, good
Yeah,
call out.
he's Italian, so actually it's a good time for him as well. But nevertheless, we can check out Mega's team. The start will fight in 4 minutes.
Yeah, all right.
Or yeah,
I'm pulling
what
that
do
up
you
on
say?
screen. Run through it. Let's go.
Okay,
You were
perfect.
on a roll.
Okay, let's check Mega's team first. His left archer, at least here on the screen in game, I think it's a different order, but yeah,
Yeah.
his archer is having good stats. He is fairly swift. He is having 41 strength. This is rarely seen on archers, but he benefits from the damage increase. I don't see his accessory, but this could be a visual bug on my side.
It's a bun bonnet on my side at least.
Okay, and yeah, he does a menacing. Like, it's just a simply strong archer. Nothing like outstanding, like having a last stand or double, yeah, double second
Right.
life or anything. But other than that, he is providing a ton of damage. So he is not really, um, yeah, he is in fact a real problem for his enemies. Then let's move to the warrior. He's running an Excalibur. He's having slow resistance pants. It will help him with his own whirlwind to not get his own debuff applied. At least he has a lower chance to apply it. If I understand this correct, because it's slow
I think
resistance
that works
pants,
too. Yeah,
right?
I think that works
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way too. Yeah. Correct us if we're wrong, Hubert, when you watch this later.
Yeah, other than that, he has like dexterity is, you could say, maxed out. He has a very high accuracy,
Oh wow, yeah, that's high. 51.
and
Jeez.
yeah, he is fairly swift for a warrior, but like the two-hander like slows him down a little bit. But 35 makes him actually quite, despite the slow from the weapon, he's still rather swift, and he's having 35 luck. This is rarely seen on a warrior. It's he will crit from time to time, and this can turn a game pretty quickly if it
Absolutely.
happens in the right time. Then he has
Uh, did I lose you? Oh, DFK Elite got randomly disconnected there. I'm not sure why. I'm sure he will rejoin momentarily. That was very sudden and very random. Okay, yeah, he's rejoined the backstage. We got him on stream. Testing. Yeah, there, I hear you.
okay,
Yeah, there you are. Yeah.
okay. Um, I'm not sure what was missing, but yeah, okay. Let's just jump into his last archer here. He has almost 1,000 HP. This is like extremely high for an archer. Like, you rarely see archers with this HP. Also, he's on the top side of mana, so he can use more mana abilities. Also, he's having a Scarlet Eye, so I assume he has a little less dexterity. Okay, it's 61 is actually still quite high, but with the Scarlet's Eye, he is pretty much resistant to blinds. If somebody blinds him, he can just ignore it and still have almost 100% accuracy.
Yeah.
And is super swift with his 45 agility. He's having a gore bow, not a long bow, so he's not suffering from the 10% slow, which the longbow has. So this archer is super quick, and he has still 34 luck, so he will crit from time to time as well. So this one provides a ton of damage, but mostly because of his agility. Since he has so many turns so quickly, he can pump out a lot of damage. And he is having a resurrection on this archer as well, which is huge. But usually like, a resurrection is always nice, but the archer is kind of the main target. So if he's getting taken down, he cannot use resurrection anymore. But other than that, he has a really strong team. He is a really big threat with his two archers here.
Absolutely. And since we're at the start time for the game, I'm just going to quickly run through what we got on the other side for Chettle. We have a level 20 Berserker, 1145 health, 130 mana. No crazy traits, but really good strength. That Dex looks a little low. We'll see if he has some misses. That might play a big part in this game, but high agi means he'll be going a lot. Knight is 1290 health, looking really solid there. Only a normal shield, Squire shield, so no Bockler for this Knight. Could be a factor. High Vit going with that health. Good endurance at 37. Not like outstanding, but solid still. 48 strength will hit. He'll do his job as a tank and do it well, especially having a heal on the Knight. That always helps out. And then his archer in the back on this screen got a nice Boar's Mask on, 17% damage bonus, 857 health, and 187 mana, so he can attack for a while. 65 dex, so he will be hitting hard, but with 27 agi, Mega definitely has the speed advantage. Let's get this bout rolling. And in the picture-in-picture reminder, we will have the other bout going as well, featuring Little Sparrow v Super Bowl. All right. So the fighters are wasting no time here. Mega opening up with an onslaught onto Chettle's archer, as you predicted. And there it goes. Basic attack from the already Berserker does snipe the archer in the back, though, for Mega. Remember, as you said, that's the one he wants to focus down so that we just eliminate the threat of that resurrection. But what does he do here? He's kind of in danger. Mega hasn't used any rapid shots yet, but he does have that combo, and he could just drop a repeating shot. Okay, Chettle charging up. What's he channeling? It's a barrage. RNGesus, favor me now. Let's go.
Yeah, this barrage could hit hard. He has 44 luck, so barrage skills with luck. It increases your damage when you crit, I believe, and at least it scales with luck as well. And this archer is gonna provide it damage here.
That multi-shot doing so much damage. Retaliate coming through the charge. Mega, I just really want to take a second here and call out Mega's outfits here. This back archer, the green color matching with the Metis top, or the head accessory, really well played, Mega. I wanted to put that on stream in record. But there it is, the raw repeating shot from Mega's middle archer saying, no, I will not let you channel that barrage. I will not let you kill my team. I'm going to kill you instead.
He did almost 400 damage.
Yeah, and the Berserker, though, from Chettle's side, like it still understood the assignment, is going for that resurrection archer. But, oh man, I don't know if Chettle's is going to be able to finish that. I mean, if his archer were still alive right now, this Mega's archer is looking really juicy. But as it is, with You Are My Enemy proccing, giving the Berserker's mark, I thought, or trying to put the Berserker's mark on the middle archer, it didn't land. So never mind. He won't have a reduced chance, at least, of hitting the back archer. I thought he was going to be focusing that middle one because of You Are My Enemy. Rapid shot comes out, setting up that repeating combo. Double crit with that multi-shot setup. Does get the daze on the Knight. Chettle looking a little worse for the wear after this opening. In the corner, we got O'Cool charging up both of his archers, and they are both doing twin arrows. Ooh, so he's doing some sort of sneaky big shot, trying to snipe both people, two people at once with twin arrows. That could be really interesting. Oh, but here's Mega's repeating shot combo. Does he use it on the Berserker? I mean, why not?
Yeah, he has 2 turns in a row, but he's using a basic attack instead. Oh, there's an
interception. That's why. Absolutely. We both had that same thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the interception. Oh, good call out, though. Yeah, definitely smart move by Mega, not exhausting himself for what's going to be just a lot of split damage. Uses the health vial. You can't risk it with that Berserker, even though I was saying it's unlikely that he snipes the back archer. It's not 0. So Mega playing it smart with that vial. Because at this point, he has the lead. He just needs to carry it through to the end. See how it plays out.
Right. If he will do, if he gives up the lead or does any unnecessary mistakes, Jettle could just take the lead back in his favor if his Berserk just delivers. Also, his Berserk is scaling up his damage over time. So he's becoming more a threat, and now he's using a swiftness potion on this exact Berserk, leaving him left.
Just hit him as fast as you can. Meanwhile, really quickly switching over to the other screen, Oh, Cool's twin arrows, like, onslaught took out Little Sparrow's knight. And look at that archer health. I think there must have been a crit involved, but double twin arrows on that front and middle line doing a lot of damage there in that game.
Oh, well played. Yeah, it is not as easy to get a good twin arrows out. Like, I mean, the setup is so big, you can usually prepare for this with shields or anything like. Even a toughness potion could help you out.
Yeah. No, even a toughness potion. Although, it's funny you bring up potions because Cool and I think some others in the chat, in general chat, were mentioning that, like, hey, for this 32-person tournament with 5 rounds, the battle budget should really be higher. And they were saying, like, 72. And, I mean, if either any of these 4 players uses a potion, they're kind of disadvantaged in their later rounds because the battle budget didn't change. So, interesting dynamic there, something for the team to think of. Maybe it was just, like, not really thought of. We were just going to expand the tournament, see what happens, this kind of thing, but just went unnoticed or unconsidered. Or maybe they did think about it. But either way, just calling that out, since the potions are a big deal in this game, ladies and gents.
No, that's true. You're making a really good point here. Like, if the tournament is bigger, like more spots available, then we also need more battle budget. Or battle inventory, that is.
Yeah, inventory, exactly. So just to clarify for the chat in case we have any new viewers, the battle inventory is the amount of potions you can bring to the tournament. The battle budget is the amount you can use in each match, and the battle budget is like much smaller. You can bring a lot more than you can use each match because you use them up and they are consumed on the blockchain. They're tokens, they get used. Real life crypto economy happening as we play this game, and the Berserker falls to a damage over time effect after the crit from Mega's Archer. Well played. I'm going to switch focus here because it looks like Mega has that one well in hand, and we're going to watch Super Bowl. Oh, cool.
Mega has won this.
So, Little Sparrow did have a resurrect, it looks like. Got that knight back up, but unfortunately to no avail as Oh Cool has finished off the Archer as well. Does he have a second one in the tank? There's the res. Nope. No second one in the tank by the looks of it. So that game is finished up with Mega and Chettle. Well played by both. Really good. Oh, you're going to get the awkward music because the audio comes from that source. Sorry. Sorry, chat. I messed that up. I got to remember not to do that. Because now it sounds like we're in the registry. It's all calm and chill. And they're fighting. People are dying on the streets of the Colosseum. And by people, I mean heroes, not literal people. Okay. Nice. So one thing to think about is, which game should we throw in the picture-in-picture while I'm playing here in the next round? There's a lot of interesting ones. Crypto Kong v Ibla. Yes. We've seen Ibla plenty of times. Just versus Franz. Little ADFK on ADFK violence there. That one might be a fun one to throw in, honestly. But Kerrigan, Queen of Blades, as the best name in the game. So, I might throw that one up. I don't know. Love Kerrigan. I am obsessed with her. So I will keep mentioning it every time I can. Holy Wrath. Yeah, Little Sparrow is out of this one for sure. Alright, so I'm going to switch back, actually. We got that under control. What time does the next match start? Alright. 11:25. So we got about 15 minutes until match start here. Pure. Have you seen Pure before? I think I have, but not in any tournaments. I think I've seen... I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've seen him or her just in one recent tournament.
Okay.
But I'm unfamiliar.
Maybe they're a European person. Because if they don't normally line up with my time, that would make sense. Yeah. And this is a good time for them. Okay. I've been wondering what Q of B meant, says Mega in the chat. Yeah, that's a StarCraft reference. Kerrigan was a ghost for the Terrans, which are like the humans. And ghosts have like psionic powers with their mind. They can do like cool shit, basically magic equivalent, but science. And she ended up getting assimilated by the Zerg and became the Zerg Queen through story lore that is very detailed, but also very cool.
Yeah, she became the new
Overmind,
the
right?
new queen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
new
yeah,
queen. Yeah.
yeah. She's controlling the whole Zerg army, kind of. It's like a hive mind. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Precisely
it's
what
really
you
cool.
said. She's badass, basically. She's a super
Badass, yeah.
badass. Oh, Cassius is CC on the B. That's good to know. Cassius in the chat. I didn't know that was you. Awesome. Okay. I was like, I know that this person has said that they were this person in my chat before, but I can't remember. Thank you. CC on the B. Cassius. I've seen you in some of these tournaments. You've done well. All right. So Super Bowl versus Matty Pesk. CC on the B v Mega. Just be friends. You know, since we got CC on the B here, that's probably the one I'll throw up in the picture-in-picture. Okay. Yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the tournaments. I finally made it out of round 1. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for not filling the tournament, I should say. That's probably why. Sup, fellas? Sup, friends? So many people. Emerson, good to have you all here. Silver Cockatoo, ouch. Yeah, that was a rough one, man. That was a rough one. Well, cool came to play. I think Silver Cockatoo there is Little Sparrow. Little bird references. Oh, man. It had to put me against Skiller.
The irony.
I just want him to win, you know, but I also want me to win. I'm conflicted. Also, everyone in chat, if you were here at the beginning, I hope you enjoyed the more aggressive dubstep rendition of Gold Rush. It is actually my favorite of those two. And I will eventually make a lyric video when I get around to it. Maybe tonight. My wife's out of town. Well, not out of town. She's like up in LA for the night with some homies doing girl stuff. Drinking champagne and all that jazz. I don't know. It's not my scene. It's not my scene.
Gossiping.
Yeah, precisely. A whole lot of that. See, my wife will tell you that she doesn't like gossip, but she'll also do it. So So what can you say? Oh man, I'll give you all in chat a rundown of my team. So this is what the best I got in Heroes. This is what I got. This is a level 20 regular portal, no stone, archer, Cheol, Rosethorn, and 50 dex, 38 agi, so not slow by any means, and 34 luck. So like solid all arounder. Has explosion, giant slayer, and toxic for advanced traits. So like not the most outstanding, but also above average on traits. And I've got her decked out with the evasion on the feather duster and also the evasion second hand pants. So to hopefully dodge some things.
Also, can I point out something? Like you mentioned, it's not the best of the best, but like over the average, and I agree. But also, like your traits are like S tier for archers. Like for example, a toxic. Toxic is not on everyone effective, but on an archer, it is actually it becomes super useful.
That's true.
It is like S tier or A tier, you could say, when it comes to passives. Giant Slayer, like of course as well. Like there's no doubt about that. And having a heal also, it provides you utility. So if you don't have like a potion left, or it's not your priest's turn, you still have this free heal, which is sometimes really super important.
Yeah, it makes a big difference a lot. I do agree with that, yeah.
And now the explosion, since it got buffed, it's a little bit more appealing, and it's also good on an archer. In case you go for the sharpshooter build, you have the shroud. So when you channel, you get evasion. The same thing goes for the explosion. So explosion is maybe not the most exciting, but it fits the archer actually at the end. Quite good.
Totally right. You're totally right about all that. And you know, honestly, my biggest gripe with this hero is that it doesn't have a stone on it. Like I want to go make one with the exact same traits because I really like playing this one. So I do agree with you. The traits are excellent, like S tier for an archer, and toxic especially, as you mentioned. Like I've really built for this tournament at least, like focusing more in on getting value out of the toxic than that explosion value. Because you mentioned Shroud, but I'm actually going the full multi-shot build to maximize the number of hits to get that toxic.
Also, sorry for interrupting you, but
no.
I'm not sure if you're gonna pick Flurry. I mean, it's not mandatory, but in case you do, or like if you have an archer with explosion, the Flurry adds critical hit chance to you, and the explosion also has baseline 20% crit, if I'm correct. I might be wrong on the numbers, but after explosion got buffed, I think it has a baseline crit chance added to it. Kind of like critical aim.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right.
So
About that.
it kind of stacks, it synergizes with the Flurry also. But
Yeah.
that's just like a side note.
Oh man, he's out here revealing the secret part of my strats. Oh no!
Oh, excuse me.
No, it's
My
okay.
bad, my bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ah.
I was like, ooh, crit chance. Ooh, crit
Maybe.
chance. I may or may not be running Flurry right now. But it's always risky running Flurry because that 10% increased damage is like no joke.
Yeah, definitely. It can cost you the game at the end.
But, one thing that I think people like don't, it's a harder concept to grasp, but it's sometimes that trade-off is worth it, even if like your guy can get blown up quickly, just because your whole goal is to blow them up quickly, like even faster than they can do it to you. And so that extra crit chance gives you so much extra damage that like, yeah, maybe it'll cost you the game every once in a while because of that extra damage you take, but it's going to get you the win more often because of that extra crit.
Exactly.
Because it's like focusing on like the purpose for which the hero is existing or like being used. And these guys they're not there to absorb damage. They're not there to like withstand the onslaught forever. They're there to dish it out really fast so that they don't have to. Or at least that's the goal. We'll see if Skiller proves me wrong, though, because he is bringing an onslaught. That's for sure. But I got a priest, and he doesn't. So Brook is going to be my deciding X factor. And this is my speed priest, 56 agi, speed pants, 5.2. Not like any of the crazy ones, but definitely a huge impact, especially when you have such high agi starting. That percentage growth is nice. And at one point, I don't know if this is still true, but when I summoned this priest and leveled it like to 20, it was like a 20 dark summon. Or I don't know if it was a 20 dark summon, but it was a dark summon that I leveled to 20. And when I got her to 20, she had the highest stats for like total stats for any priest in the game. But that was a couple months ago. It may not be true anymore, but it was 288 was a record for total stat. So no slouch, but and last stand in the traits for her, which has actually come in really handy in a lot of games.
Definitely. It's on a priest is super valuable since this is one of the main targets that your enemy is gonna choose. Like likely at least, and having a last stand on it saves him.
Especially because I put her in the front.
Yeah, right. You don't run a tank, so you put the priest in the front. That's actually quite smart. Like to see that.
Yeah, I don't want them just to be able to like free hit my archers with their good crowd control dudes, but Forever Vigilant, the range increase to knights really, it didn't like mess up this strategy, but it added some threat to this strategy for my middle archer, which was a good change, I think. 6 minutes to game time, folks. I'm getting antsy about the fact that I have to play right now, and so like, just the chat, the talking. I'm like, I'm gonna take a break from the talking. I'm gonna let you have a break. I'm gonna play a clip, the PvP anthem to get chat ready to go. That's gonna be about 2 minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll get this going. All right.
The rumbling is coming, the war song is drumming, the game is now becoming Oh, the enemy is cunning. Each player mind is running. Their precision strikes are stunning. Oh, I just wanna fight. Bring your warriors or knights. My attacks, you'll see the light. Cause my arrows fill the skies. 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 And they bring your demise.
Don't you wanna battle? All my enemies I run through, bringing slaughter to the cattle. Oh, DeFi Kingdoms, yeah, I just wanna battle. All my enemies I run through, bringing slaughter to the cattle. Oh, the PvP is gonna be so fucking epic. Trades better slap.
All right, I'm back. Sound is off. Brave is back. And DFK Elite is back too. All right.
Yes.
Cool. So we got 3 minutes. I lied, chat. I wasn't getting nerves. I was getting hungry. So I went and got myself a bowl of leftover chili that I had like simmering in the crock pot, ready to go for this exact moment.
You are so prepared for this tournament.
I really, for once I am. Oh, but I'm excited. Mega in the chat, stroking my ego. I appreciate it. When Spotify, Apple Music. I mean, honestly, I might actually have to think about doing that because I've never thought about it before. But I'll look into it. Might as well, because I post some on YouTube thinking people might want to listen, and Spotify seems like a better place. So I just got to figure out how to do that, and I'll get it done. That's a good idea, actually. I appreciate that. All right, setting up the picture-in-picture with CC on the B versus Mega. Okay, just got to join that game. Game Time Chili is elite. Actually, you know who's elite is this guy, my co-host. I was bragging to you about my wife yesterday, man. She was like, "Are you listening to like a stream instead of listening to me?" And I was like, "Babe, I'm listening to my co-host. He's doing really well in this tournament." Yeah. So, and then she got very confused because she didn't realize I was talking about my stream at first. When I said co-host, she's like, "What are you talking about?" But she got there. She got there. Oh, cool. You can show me. Thank you, Mega. That'd be awesome. Yeah, appreciate it. And good luck to everyone who's in the chat also competing. 2 minutes to game time, baby. Or 1 minute, 30 seconds. I'm trying to manage the mute button while I'm eating, so just fair warning. I might accidentally leave myself muted at one point, but I will not try to be doing that fast. That's awesome. Guys, I just got another ego boost. A client told my wife, she's also an attorney, during a meeting today that she must have a very generous boyfriend or husband because her wedding ring is spectacular. God damn. That's good. I like that. That's a good text to get right before a game.
Absolutely.
The slower...
It hypes you up.
Sorry, I was interrupting you just because I was reading. Go ahead.
No, all good. I'm just saying, like, it hypes you up. It gives you some energy for this fight against skillless free archers.
Yeah, it's what I need. It's what I need right now. We got Crypto Garrick in the chat. Do I have the slower song? Do you mean the one I played at the intro, Gerald Kronsdorfer? Are you talking? Is that the song you mean when you say slower song? Because I don't have that one up. I just made that. And so I haven't put it up yet, but I do intend to. That is one I'm going to put up. Or the rock song that I played last Gold Rush. You might mean that as well. So, yeah. Today's intro, last Gold Rush intro, whichever Whichever one you were talking about. All right, pending start. Here we go.
So more people have voted on Skiller at first, but now you have overtaken him a little bit with the
Oh,
votes.
nice. A little confidence from the chat after they saw my priest, maybe.
Yeah.
You know? All right, I'm going all in on that freaking monster in the back with the Hulk suit. The Hulk bloater archer is like, I have PTSD from this guy. So I'm literally going to waste 0 time. Leading off with a Holy Wrath even on Brook. All right, I'll have to hit you up in DMs about it, Gerald, just because I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but I probably do. Health Vial, nice. Forcing that early is good for my team. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep doing this same thing. I'm worried a speed potion's gonna come in. Skiller does like to use those.
Since he used an help by his.
Oh, he can't.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yes, good call. So yeah, really good that I forced that early then. Here comes the rapid. Nice, I got a miss and he spread damage. That's pretty ideal. Ah, man, I'm thinking it over. I have a cheeky play that I like to do. Ooh, I might have to do it. Shit. No. I'm going to cast Blinds, try to minimize the risk of this barrage, although I can't ever mitigate it effectively entirely. And no, I missed. Damn it. Did not want to miss there. Maybe I get a daze. I am just going to go commit to this rapid repeating combo. Got a crit on the middle one and did some damage to the back, but no daze. So I am going to have to eat that, it looks like. So his icons are messed up top, so I don't know which one is which. They all look like they got boar's masks. They all look like the same.
Yeah, but the barrage is incoming after this turn here.
Okay, it's this next one. That's what I thought. Okay, and he did the rapid shot. I could die right here, literally. 414 crit. No death yet, but he does have another archer up right now. That could easily kill me. But if I use... Oh... Or he could kill my priest. Shit. Which one is this one?
Your last stand is still up, but it might not save you.
Briarwen is the front one. Oh, I got shot clocked. Chad, I got shot clocked. Shit, that's game. That's gonna be game for sure. Chad, I got freaking shot clocked. Should have just made a decision. Okay, he went for the priest though.
So it's not all over.
Yeah, maybe there's a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe a slim one.
I mean, you have your repeating shot ready, so...
Yeah, we'll see if it gets the kill here. Does. Barely, though.
And he's exhausted. I mean, you are now exhausted
No,
as well.
but he's going to get this kill on the non-exhausted archer right now. Yeah, it's like that.
He has a repeating shot. It is possible that he takes out your exhausted archer.
Oh, that's a good call.
Oh, actually...
He could just piercing shot this one, though. Yeah, gets it. Yeah.
That's a safe play.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have exhausted him twice.
And this one's over, ladies and gentlemen. As Skiller cleans me up. Shot clocked. I should have just cast rapid shot. That's what I wanted to do. Good game, Skiller. Good game. Oh, that's what happens though when Skiller makes a comeback. You know, Skiller's back in the action, folks. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got okay. So CC on the beat died before I did somehow. Man, I thought I was embarrassing. No, I'm kidding. I see you in chat. It's the only reason I said that. I'm opening up Matty Pesk and Super Bowl, and then Hitman Burt on my other one. All right, so these are both catching up. We see Matty Pesk has lost his frontline warrior, but is close to taking down O'Cool's archer in the back. We know O'Cool has, I think, at least a resurrect. Meanwhile, Hitman Burt is one of like my least favorite opponents to go against in like a competitive setting, but he's really fun to play with generally, and he's very strong. So he's got his crazy berserker out here. I think it's a double resurrect, baby.
It's
Double
a
giant slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this thing is nuts, but sometimes it giant slays your own heroes. So it's really a wild hero to like play with.
You're right. You're right.
I remember the very first Bogside bouts. Hashtag when that podcast spot. I won it. But anyway, Bogside bouts. Hitman Bird's berserker just took out his own knight. I think for the loss, it was rough. Big damage coming in with that attack, heal over time, mitigating it somewhat, but O'Cool is, of course... Oh, I got that one below. O'Cool is, of course... I forgot what I was going to say because I realized it wasn't on the picture. But either way, we got O'Cool here thinking about it. He doesn't have the ability to do a rapid repeating. He's got his channel build. That's what I was going into. He's got the channel build, so no quick responses. And this is his archer with 2 resurrections. The other ones do not have it. So Maddie smartly trying to focus that one down first. Oh yeah, I wonder if I couldn't see the timer. You're right, Silver Cockatoo. I should blame the devs for my loss, not myself. I should think like a normal person. Devs, what the hell? Our Twin Arrows comes in, does a 600 damage crit to Maddie's priest, and Maddie is looking... tender fried chicken right there. Back to Hitman Bert versus Crypto Dream, aka Crypto Pierre. And are there any others still in progress? Let's see if Crypto Kong v Ibla. Ibla tends to be a stall comper. We'll let that play in the picture-in-picture while we watch Crypto Pierre think about this move with his priest. So this one's really close. You see Hitman Bird's priest is really, really low. But we'll have a chance to heal up here unless he gets hit by the own berserker. Like that could have just been death right there. This knight I also believe is crazy. So yeah, take a look at this block chance, 31%. And that's partially informed by this Elgrin's Aegis, giving him 5%. And he's got a bunch from this Yoked Bockler with a really strong 14% block chance, and the knight in general just being very strong. But he also has Duelist, which gives even more block chance. So he is just blocked to the maximum. When I've played against this knight, if you try to take it down, it just doesn't die because he blocks everything. Turns out Ibla did not have to stall out to beat Crypto Kong, so I see that's dead in the pip. I'm gonna let it load and just turn that off in the meantime. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. While we watch this game finish out. All right. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I'm beginning to think the streamer curse might be a skill issue after watching you this morning.
Yeah, let's see. I think, yeah, maybe you need some more practice. I don't know.
I need some practice. I need to get that practice clip. Were you talking about practice? You may not know that one. That's an American basketball player. But yeah, it's funny as shit.
Well, Hitman Bird's red mushroom is not stacked up quite high just yet. It is only at 6%.
That's really low for now, yeah.
Yeah, it is really low. But yeah, so he's getting stronger in case he survives the couple next turns. Since Crypto Dream is also channeling something, I would assume a sharpshooter at the priest, which will come about now after this knight's turn. So the knight potentially needs to throw a health potion, but he's going with an exhaust, which he gets. Impressive.
Yeah, nice heads up play by Hitman Bert, flipping the coin, and it landed heads right there, knocking out Crypto Pierre's channel. Really big, impactful play there. Classic Allen Iverson. Thank you, Worm. You got it. You know what practice is. I should have known that the Worm would know. All right, piercing shot comes in with the interception, breaking through both of the priest and the knight shield. Well, a little bit left on the knight, 16 barrier. but a lot of damage. Piercing shot does more damage to barriers. They're pierce generally, and piercing shot, which has bonus pierce, does even more. So keep that in mind. And also, wanted to call out, this is the first time in a long while that I've streamed to Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you're watching from Twitter or Twitch, welcome to the show. We normally, DFK Elite and I stream normally every Wednesday, but we're also catching these tournaments when we can, both on my channel and on his. So be sure to like, subscribe, and tune in more if you like the content that you're seeing. Yeah, Worm mentions that he's from Philly. All Philadelphians know. I actually think I've heard you reference it before on your own stream. So I think I literally did know that you would get it. Literally. Hitman Bert, though, taking his time. I am with you, Mr. Elite here, on calling out this really slow mushroom stacking. He doesn't have the blind rage, and I think that's a big contributor to that slow stack.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, the blind rage synergizes pretty well with the red mushroom since you get your stacks pretty quickly. But as you said, like since he doesn't have blind rage, it just stacks slowly, just hit by hit. And sometimes you have to throw a potion also if you can with your berserk. That means you're not stacking it, or maybe you also miss your attack, also not getting a stack.
Yeah.
So it is stacking slowly.
Yeah, and like it's like 1.5% per hit. Up to 30. So you need like, what is it? 20 hits? So if you're just doing that one at a time, 20 turns takes forever. But that's where like the blind rage or those other AoE abilities come in really handy. Even just getting above 10 takes like 8 turns if you're doing it one hit at a time. So it really stacks slowly without some AoE damage. But it doesn't seem to be costing Bert too much. His priest is running low on mana, though. Wish I could see his stoners in reserve.
But a good thing with Berserk is he does not need to spend any mana, or at least barely. That means if the as long as the game goes, the enemy runs low, like the enemy runs and the Berserk can still put out a ton of damage. So in the long run, in the long game, the Berserk comes really to shine. But yeah, can you make it this long? That's the question.
It really is. Yeah, exactly what you said there, I think is spot on. And something you said made me think of something, but then I was like doing stream stuff. Oh, that was it. I was gonna say I think we have sudden death coming in soon, and there it is. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. Because that sudden death with the Berserker, I mean, I feel like as long as he can keep that guy healthy, he just kind of takes his turn quickly and like synergizes well with the sudden death mechanic, I feel. As well.
Crypto Dream just missed his sharpshooter. That's very, very unfortunate. He does has a not 100% hit chance, but quite a high hit chance.
Yeah,
so that like 400 damage.
And that's really low RNG you're calling out there with that hit chance, yeah.
And
like really
again,
low chance.
The archers are running out of mana. Crypto Dream still has 8 stone, I believe, but his priest also need at least a mana potion soon. So his archers will be at one point pretty soon in the next future, and yeah, the Berserk is still going strong. He is finally at 11%, still not as high, but he becomes more and more of a threat.
Right, slow and steady. And using that Howl, I think Howl is one of the best abilities that they modified with the recent Berserker changes, allowing you to try to get this Berserker's Mark up before you go Berserk. And what Berserker's Mark does is it makes your Berserker, when he's crazy and uncontrollable, more likely to hit the marked target. And so Howl gives you a chance to do that without hurting your own allies, which is really nice. And it adds a lot of control to the class, right? Because you can get your marked target, and then like that becomes your focus target for your other guys, because that's the one you're likely to hit, is kind of how I envision playing around it.
Yes, it's still not guaranteed that he will hit that marked target, but it's more likely, and so it's more predictable, and you can set up like a better place with your own Berserk, instead of just hoping that he will hit the right target.
Right.
So the priest seems kind of dead from Hitman Bird.
Yeah, it looks like he's gone. I think Dream is deciding whether to waste this big basic attack on it.
Yeah.
But there he goes. No, and he uses it on the Zerk. He's letting the sudden death kill the priest Heads up play there from Crypto Pierre. Dream.
So,
And just for the audience's knowledge, both of these guys that we're watching fight right now are from the Eternal Zenith Guild. Heavy hitters. Heavy wallets over in that guild. It's good stuff. I, of course, was taken down by my Mythic Squad homie, so I can't be too upset about it. Because all glory to the squad. Alright. I mean, Pierre seems to have this in the bag. I know I talked up Hitman Bert, but Crypto Dream proving that he can at least be challenged. Because he's definitely on the back foot here, but Pierre's mana is really, really low.
yeah, and he just used Hunter's Mark, which also costs a ton of mana, and he only gets one person with the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, and like using it
really
in general like, against like a team with only one, like with one dude dead, you're just automatically cutting out a third of the value there.
Yeah.
Oh, and those tomatoes are getting bigger. One thing though is that they will kind of do more damage to the Hitman Birds team because they do have higher health pools to start. 1504 on that knight, absurd, and 1116 total health on the Berserker.
Another Hunter's Mark. Now it starts to hurt, and it also Crypto Dream benefits from a higher accuracy from the Hunter's Mark.
That's
so it
true.
was in fact a good play, but yeah, again the mana is running low. That was the last little bit of mana of the back priest of his. His front priest can shoot like one piercing shot.
Yeah, I think he uses the poison maybe. Oh no, he uses the piercing, you were right. Boom. Yeah, he's really playing for that sudden death mechanic, spreading his damage evenly, knowing that it's going to hit both of them. And then the damage over time on the Berserker is good. I think the Knight resisted both of those Hunter's Marks just because of his crazy stat resistances, or status effect resistances. Calling that out for the chat. That the passives for status effect resistance, like that 2.5% to all status effects makes heroes with double status effect resistance passives, like they don't need to be the same, but if they are ones that can resist this status effect, if you have double, you have 5% resistance across the board to everything. That's really, really strong. It doesn't sound strong because the numbers are small and it's like, oh, 5%, how often does that happen? Well, it's like, how often are you going to be stunned, dazed, poisoned? Like, any status effect is going to happen to you, like, a lot. So that happens a lot.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Like, there are so many turns, like, everything will happen once in a while. Like, I've seen Emerson with 2% crit chance get the crit, get the kill, and
Right.
it happens. It's 2%, it can still happen.
You're right. It's not zero. That's my motto. It's like if the percentage is not literally 0 or 100%, you can't say with certainty what's going to happen. Sudden death does big damage as predicted, and it looks like Hitman Bert is going to fall to Crypto Dream right here. Well played. Because I think next sudden death kills him no matter what Dream does. There it is. Poison Blade finishes the job. Very well played, Crypto Dream. Very, very well played. I like that one. Glad we caught it. All right. And then I had this in the background for the music. Back to the registry. We got 7 minutes to game time, folks. And get out the vote on these quarter finals. Round of 8. We got Skiller. Oh, Pure versus Broody. It says TBD still in my bracket. Wonder if they're in progress. Oh, no, Pure won. It just updated. So we got, in the quarters, round 3, starting in 7 minutes, Skiller versus Pure. I am going to go lob what little influence I have remaining at Skiller. Oh, I have a lot. I guess. Oh, the weekly reset just happened. I'm so dumb. Yeah, so I'm gonna put half the fucking farm on Skiller right now. 1 million influence. Let's go. Don't let me down. You never would, but don't let me down, buddy. And then we have Crypto Dream, who we just watched, taking on Just, one of our multi-time winners. We have Ibla versus Mega. That's a battle of champions right there. That might be the first one to cast, but also Cool versus Fex. Wow, lots of good matches right here.
Lots of good matches.
I gotta watch Skiller because it's the return of Skiller. So then,
Yes.
who do I put in the picture first? Pierce seemed to have a stall comp, but Just might have a quick one. I don't know. I know Mega has an aggro comp because he said it in the chat to the Silver Cockatoo earlier, I think, or no, CC on the beat Cassius. So I think I'm gonna throw Mega and Ibla in the... And Ibla also won his last game pretty quick. So yeah, they're going in the picture-in-picture. And we'll have Skiller versus Pure here. And yeah, the spectator votes heavily favor Skiller. Just remember, I'm 1 million of those spectator votes, ladies and gents. So don't let the numbers fool you. It's just... Most of that's just me. But if you do have any influence in the system, these tournaments are a great place to vote, because when you participate as a spectator watching these games and voting on them, you can vote with your influence, which is a non-tradable sort of token tracker that you get as a result of pledging your heroes to the Colosseum over here in the Sundered Isles on the Metis blockchain. And what you can do with that is you vote on this, and you see this sponsored amount, that's 20 Joule, is sponsored to this quarterfinal bout. And every bout in every tournament will have some sponsorship, with generally like the bigger prize tournaments having bigger sponsorships. And spectators get the lion's share of that sponsorship money with their votes. 10% of the sponsor money goes to the winner of the game, and the rest goes to the people who correctly voted on who would win. You don't bet anything. You just kind of cast your vote with your influence that you get for having pledged these other heroes, and you can get just basically free Joule for guessing right. It's pretty nice. It's not a bad system. I like it, and I've seen a lot of people in the community really engage heavily with it.
It is a great system, and your influence resets once a week. So once you spend everything, you just wait a couple of days, and then you have your influence recharged, and you can vote again.
Yeah, and if you really want a shortcut to a lot of influence with a few heroes, learn about Gen Zeros, because they get like 50 times the amount of influence that you normally get. So a lot of my 2 million like weekly influence that I have, which is about 0.4% of the total amount, a lot of that is coming from Nelia Gorpelt here, who is a mythic Gen Zero, right? So she's giving me the vast majority of this. I locked her up for 6 months. She gave me a lot of influence. It would have cost me, I think, at the time I first set the pledge, I think the break pledge fee would have been 7,000 Joule. It was something ridiculous.
Oh
yeah, so it's gone down quite a bit. She's only got 25 days left. Influence system's been out for about 5 months is what that means. So pretty cool stuff. Overall, chugging along well. I'm liking it. Gonna claim this XP while I'm here. Knock that out. And then back to the gold rush. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. You know what?
DFK throwing down the gauntlet. If you got the best heroes, flaunt it. Raise your head up, don't be daunted. Come prove how much you want it. Fighting to the wire, rapping onslaught, striking dire. Tomatoes ready to fire. On the fighters I admire.
For he who takes the title wins gilded chests and smiles, while foes walk bitter miles, bitter miles. Gold rush. Gold rush. Gold rush. Gold rush. Gold rush.
DFK throwing down the gauntlet. If you got damn hot heroes, flaunt it. Hands up now, don't be daunted. Come prove how much you want it. Fighting to the wire, rapid onslaught, striking dire. Tomatoes ready to fire. On the fighters unadmired.
You know, I was pretty happy with the turn of phrase in that song. You know, on the fighters, not admired. That one took me some thought. I was like, how do I close out this rhyme? And that came together really well. 7 seconds left. We're about to watch Skiller versus Pure and Mega versus Ibla in the picture-in-picture. All right, I gotta get my zoom
So,
fixed.
Pure,
Are you good?
Pure does has 2 warriors and a seer. So his seer doesn't has direct damage, at least not in his base kit. No, and he has double second wind. That's actually good, but that's no damage. Skiller, on the other hand, has 3 squishies, so the 2 warriors might hurt Skiller quite hard.
And I'm actually experiencing some technical issues. Like I can't see the game in my other browser, so I'm gonna close and reopen it. If you could just keep covering the chat for a second, because I gotta do this, set this up.
Yeah, yeah. And okay, there is a sanctuary right away. It does make a lot of sense against Skiller's double archer since they have a lot of AoE damage, but Skiller is going with the rapid shot, setting up his repeating, not going with a barrage, at least not with his front lane archer. Probably the backline archer from Skiller is gonna channel barrage, but that's just a guess. He doesn't necessarily needs to do so, but that's something to keep in mind. He's using a stun. Pure is using the stun, not quite getting it. Unfortunate for him, but I guess Pure has some more stuns. Oh no, Pure just has 1 stun. I confused it with somebody else probably. But he did use his only stun. Unfortunately, he didn't got it. And Skiller is in fact channeling a barrage here.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we're all set up, so I'm back now as well.
Pure has 1 turn, and then it's free turns for Skiller, so he might pull something off here.
Smoke bomb. Ooh, love to see the smoke bomb.
Right.
Great use of it right here with 3 of Skiller's turns coming up and only 2 of Pure's where he's impacted by the negative accuracy. And one of those is his healer. So really low cost, great use of it. But Skiller's archers say they don't care. That one lands a rapid shot with 2 of those arrows landing onto Pure's seer in the back. And that has got to be the target Skiller wants to take down first. Remove that healing. Make those frontliners look a lot less beefy once that's gone. Piercing shot, really focusing in, honing that damage. He wants his barrage to land the kill, does it? It does. 444, just enough, even with a miss, taking out the seer in the back from Pure. So cold and calculated. Well played, Skiller.
Well played. And he is still healthy. Like, despite Pure having 2 warriors, his front lane was still, until now, healthy.
Yeah, Pure didn't really have much of a chance to really do anything with the front line because the archers were just going in the barrage with how it jumps you forward in the time bar. That piercing shot, though, from his middle archer onto the seer was really prescient. Well played there, Skiller. Seeing the opportunity and letting RNG do its work for you with the barrage. And bypass the last stand, says Eric. I don't know about bypass, just maybe did so much damage through it because surpassed. Yeah, well played. You saw where I was going with that. Yeah. Because what last stand does is when a barrage hits multiple times, it's only that first hit where your health is saved at that 10% value, and then those other hits, they have the extra defense applied to them. But when you're a seer, your extra defense, even 300% extra, is like nothing. It's like nothing. Like what's 3 times 1? It's 3. It's still nothing compared to 100. And so that the extra arrows falling is really what made sure the last stand didn't keep the seer alive. And Skiller is now working his way through the front warrior, just totally. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not calculated, but with a plan. It's planted, totally planned. Anyway, there's words. I know better words for that, but not right now. Rapid onslaught.
Almost.
Big damage. That is so close to killing both of Skiller's archers, but with that whirlwind that the middle warrior used, look, Skiller has 8 turns before Pure's middle warrior goes, and using that health potion might even jump him forward more. But he's got a lot of time here to really work and make up for this, even though he's poisoned and took a lot of damage. Rapid shot. Probably wanted to see more of that damage onto the front one, but not too upset. Does he use the small stone here from Sir Sorn Cave? We could see a fat double crit. There it is. Boom! 595 crit onto that middle one. All of a sudden, the middle berserker, or the middle warrior, is the focus target as he is basically dead. Rapid shot. Skiller's just like, I'll just kill them both now. Almost does. 8 health left on Pure's front line warrior. I mean, does he have a full health potion? That might be the only thing that could save him here. But at the same time, Skiller, methodical. That is the word I was looking for earlier. Methodically picking apart Pure's team here. Just as he did my own in round two. Wow. I love to see it. I really do. Deathmark kills the middle archer, but too little, too late for Pure as we now switch over to Mega versus Ibla. Oh, I always do the wrong one. All right, I'm going to get some new picture-in-picture set up while we watch this. So, well played, Skiller. Looks like Mega used a repeating shot, but Ibla was able to heal through it because we do see that exhaust and Mega trying to catch back up, get his footing once again. Let's tune in to Just and Crypto Pierre in the corner. Skiller does, in fact, have the skill, as Eric says in the chat. Touche and touche. All right.
Skiller's going strong. He's back. He's already progressing quite. Yeah, a lot.
People said that he sold all his heroes, and I just didn't believe it because I knew that this Hulk Archer existed. And yeah, oh my gosh, his teams are so lethal. It's amazing. It's amazing to watch. I love it. This is like, it's fast. You know, Hubert doesn't have to worry about the sudden death mechanic when Skiller's playing.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's tight. Just is looking like he's taking down Crypto Pierre though. Got his front archer, Bronwyn Bone Killer, taken out, and Just is still looking very healthy in both the mana and health departments. That's in the corner. Meanwhile, Mega putting that whirlwind down, no crits, and a retaliate. Oh, Mega looks like he is about to fall to Ibla, sadly. I like both of you, so I shouldn't say sadly, but you know, sadly for Mega.
Ibla has used a swiftness potion on his front warrior. That's rarely seen. Usually the people use swiftness on the archer.
He's got the wings. You know, that's probably why. It's the wings.
Yeah.
No, but the good call out. Yeah. Wait, so like what is that warrior's speed, I wonder? Oh, I gotta turn that off. Oh, sorry, chat. Alright, we're good. What is his speed, I wonder? We'll have to check that out next game.
He has 40 agility, but he also has speed pants with 7%.
Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, and so you stack that with the Excalibur, you're kind of negating the effect of that. And Just finishes off Crypto Pierre rather quickly there, sensationally. Well done. Well done. I can barely get the new game up. Fex versus Super Bowl. This one's probably still running through catch-up turns, so just beware of that, everybody. And so it might be over soon here. But actually, no, it looks like we're caught up. Okay, yeah, we have the shot clock. So Fex and Super Bowl, oh cool, in a tight game. Fex did use a rapid shot, or a repeating shot, excuse me, with his beautifully Odango-haired archer in the back. And that Power Horn Seer. I mean, I've played against this Seer a couple times. It's not fun. It's not fun. Fex's Seer is really strong. It's got 54 agility, and he also decks it out with the 9.7 speed pants. So it is just out there going fast.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he's the one with the double stun on his Seer. And with the speed on top of it, like, he can, like, frequently, or spontaneously rather, get out some good stuns.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. And I appreciate that correction there. Good call with spontaneously. Dead aim. Oh, cool. Really making this dead aim Twin Arrows build shine, or at least trying to. He's won a couple games with it, so I don't want to badmouth it, but I hate playing dead aim Twin Arrows so much that I have a hard time not. Rapid shot comes in. Big miss. Only a little bit of damage from Fex's rapid shot. He's got to be disappointed with that.
The setup from Twin Arrows is rather big, so yeah, I'm also not a huge fan, but it does provide a ton of damage.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's just like you got a channel for 2,000 total initiative, and like it's kind of awkward, like because if you leapfrog ahead of them with the 900, you actually push yourself behind them later when you cast Twin Arrows, like, and you give them 2 chances to interrupt. It's a bit harder to play than like it just seems when you read it in like practice, like watching your dudes move around the time bar up top. I have tried, chat. I have tried in my personal time to make that work. Not hard, mind you, but a little bit. Blinding Winds going out, not landing the blind. And he does have the Twin Arrows combo ready. And it doesn't, see, like right here, it looks like if he casts it, he might fall behind this guy. This Seer. No, not quite. It wasn't quite as far. Okay, that's good. 2 stuns still available for O'Cool's middle archer as well. That's a threat. The stun ability is such a threat. I love using it. 70% chance to stun your target along with some pretty good damage as well. You throw it on a spellcaster and you get that spell for the power. It actually does a fair bit of damage. Seers with stun, Priest with stun, very good.
He might go for a stun attempt here.
Ooh. Shoot. Yeah. Don't get shot clocked, Fex. There we go. He wasn't even close. Clairvoyance, reducing the mana of his archer's next 2 abilities. Really trying to save that mana bar that he's got burned through so much of on both his seer and his archer for Fex. And soon we're going to see O'Cool's channels come in. After Fex takes this turn, we're going to get one of them and then a couple more turns than the other, it looks like. Shout out to the Frost Bloater Vizzy. Emerson, if you're in the chat, that's Frosty right there. You gotta be cheering this guy on. Multi-shot on the Priest. I'm not really seeing Fex focus damage, you know? It's kind of all over the place. His rapid shots have been a bit responsible for that. They just haven't been landing in good ways. Boom! 700 damage with no crits off that Twin Arrows. Showing exactly why DFK Elite said it was strong. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, folks. But we do have some Rejuvenation Stone healing coming in, so if he makes it through, which it doesn't seem like a guaranteed thing he will at this moment, he's kind of in a pickle. Which one do I heal?
Oh no, this is a Sanctuary.
No, I meant with his Archer turn right there. Because this Twin Arrows is coming in, and it could have killed either of them at their health before. He got lucky that it didn't snipe the Seer. Fex did. You know, wild.
The Priest might take out here the Seer, but it's...
There it is.
There it is.
And now with no mana left on the Priest, Fex does have, or with no mana left on O'Cool's Priest, Fex does have maybe an opportunity to get back in this. RNG a little bit. Rapid Shot missing twice again. Yikes. That is pain. That is just pure pain. Fex has got to be cursing at his monitor right now. And we will soon have the tomatoes hitting, folks. Very soon. Sharpshooter coming in. Channeling up. Sudden death. There it is. That damage starts small, but it ramps up quickly. Finally, Fex getting a good result with a rapid shot. 350 onto the Priest, but is it too little too late?
It seems like Fex backline Archer is about to die.
Oh yeah, definitely is. A mana potion here too could leapfrog O'Cool's Archer or Priest, but he doesn't have any. Actually, I can see his budget here. O'Cool, he's got some swiftest potions and some anti-blind and some anti-poison, and that's it. What a badass potion loadout. I don't need healing. That's what my Priest is for. Repeating shot takes out O'Cool's back Archer. Fex trying to make a comeback here. Can he do it? Second life though, saying, not so sure about that. Wow. Second life and double resurrection. What an Archer. He repeating shots it again. Fex is saying, I'll let you take the last turns here in sudden death hot potato mode. Sharpshooter, boom. Taking down the front. Spreading the damage now because with sudden death coming in, you have like a pretty consistent AoE damage, and with both of Fex's archers exhausted, he can't really do much. So spread that damage out and let the tomatoes do their God-given mission. What do we see him do here? He's pass. Yeah, there it is. O'Cool's back up. He's got a hardened shield. That doesn't do anything to the tomatoes. They do pure damage. Oh, but he does have an empowered basic attack here. I bet we see him shoot it at the front one. There it is. Sudden death. Bonk. Now Fex has a chance to kill O'Cool's Priest. Oh man, this is suddenly very, very interesting. I think a basic attack would do it. You just gotta do it quickly though, Fex. Multi-shot, not taking any chances. Oh, he goes for the middle archer. He's spreading damage now too. Maybe setting up for a rapid shot here. Hoping for a big crit to close out the game and luck a little bit into this next round. Oh, this is a tough moment for O'Cool. He doesn't have enough mana for anything, but he does have 2 stuns to do some damage with.
And also to interrupt the stun, a turn. He did interrupt the turn.
And there it is.
The other one is exhausted.
But he can pass right now and go again, but with very little mana. Yeah, there it is, the pass. No sudden death yet. Fex has got to get this turn off quickly. Rapid shot. Repeating. He goes straight for the repeating. 485. And do we see a sudden death come in? Not yet. Stunned. Turn skipped. Now it's O'Cool's turn. Oh man, this could be if all the players die here after O'Cool's turn, because I'm like 90% confident there's going to be a sudden death. If all the heroes die, then O'Cool loses via the hot potato contingency. In which case, Fex advances. And he wins. We see that. Fex advances. The stun comes out, and boom. Sudden death in the background coming in. Wipes the board. And Fex walking into the next round. Only barely, but still doing it. So, mad props to Fex. That was a tight match right there.
It was, yeah, definitely. It was such a back and forth. Like, it looked like Super Bowl has this in the bag, but Fex just came strong.
Yeah, slow and steady. He just kind of kept chugging along and got there eventually. So our semi-finals here feature today in this Gold Rush Skiller from the Mythic Squad versus Just Crypto from ADFK and Ibla from Eternal Zenith versus Fex from ADFK. 2 monster matchups starting here at 8 minutes. I'm betting the farm on Skiller again. Just boom, finalized vote, another million. I'm going to need to wait till next Wednesday till I can vote really meaningfully again. But worth it. It's so worth it, chat. So worth it. What an exciting match that just was. Wow. A lot of exciting matches there. That whole set, that quarterfinal set, lots of good stuff, honestly. A lot of learning value if you were to go rewatch those replays, because there's a lot of thought on display in those strategies. It was really nice. Okay. Man, so remember, prizes. All of our semi-finalists today are walking away with at least 1 Submersian chest, which is going to contain, I believe, a weapon or an offhand item when they do implement opening the chests. And then $40 USDC, which is twice their buy-in, but in USDC instead of DFK Gold. And a Revengers qualifier token. So still only getting the Revengers token, but hey, you're walking away with double your buy-in and some loot. Meanwhile, everyone, what the people are playing for now is, guaranteed second place if they win these matches, which does get you a champion qualifier token to one of the really high-end champion tournaments that are going to be coming in the next few months. And $80, so 4 times your buy-in, and a gilded chest, which I believe will contain armor, and a chance for a sunken chest. All of these chests have a small chance for another like Russian doll chest that's inside of them that also contains even rarer loot. So just calling that out as well. And then our winner, whoever walks away in first, will get 2 of each chest, 200 USDC tokens, 10x their buy-in, and of course also getting that Champions Qualifier token. So that's what these guys remaining in the fight are competing for now. We got 7 minutes to game time. Man, Ibla v Fex here. This is going to be these are both going to be awesome matches. All right. Chat. Sound off in the chat. I have bloater Vizzies that I need to give away. So if you're in the YouTube chat and you can tell me what the name of the first song I ever uploaded to YouTube on the stycksintern account. If you can tell me the name of that song in the chat, first person to say it will get the bloater Vizzy combo package. And no, I will not tell you the name, but I will tell you this. There are 2 acceptable answers because the song has 2 names. So, good luck with that. Some of you long-memoried people may remember my first ever video. You may not. It was quite embarrassing and funny, but that's what I'm referring to. Rug me slowly, says Renpen. No, but I wish. It's actually kind of it's a secret, hidden thing. You're not going to find it very easily. Yeah, you kind of have to know where to look. Or just remember. I mean, I'd play it for you, but it's actually a crappy song. So, like, I actually made it. I didn't use AI to make it. I made it. Oh, Chettle! Low key Chettle, dude. That guy's a true fan. Chettle is walking away with the bloater busies. Ode to DFK was the primary title, and then in parentheses, Musings of a Bloater. So Sir Worm also got it. Yes, I was twerking exactly. Eric remembers. That's what it was. It was a silly video. It was the first one I ever uploaded. Crypto Grady lost his shit and made me start streaming. It was great. Ode to DFK. So Chettle, hit me up on Discord or Twitter after this, and I will, like, with your wallet address, and I will send you that track. Or not that track. I will not send you that. That would be torture. I will send you the Bloater Busy combo pack. Well done. Well done. I'm impressed. All right. 3 minutes to game time. 3 minutes to game time. Get your votes in, everyone. I'm going to vote on Fex. Just because Ibla is, like, too good, you know? Original Vital Pressing, no. No, like, there are things that should be saved for posterity. That's not one of them. Renped, I've thought about minting songs as NFTs, but it's just like there's no market for that. Who wants to be the only one owning a song that can listen to it? Songs are, like, meant to be shared. They're a social experience. So I don't know. Like, the idea, like, I get owning art. It's like, this is on my wall. But, like, owning a song just means being able to listen to it. I don't know. I've always thought music should be for everyone. That's why I don't follow copyright laws. No, I'm kidding. Shout out Sergeant Filthy McNasty. Where is that at? Jiggle. Can play that. I'm gonna play that for a minute. I'm gonna have to cut this part.
These balls to progress, man, I'm not stressed, fine, I guess. Got too much DS, can't be depressed. This hero hit level 5, now he's BTS. But I'll stick with you, baby, like a portal F. Cause when we first met, I was broke as fuck. But now you saw man with the real baller. The real baller. Real baller. Now you saw man with the real baller. The real baller. With the levels in it, her visual so tight I can see the elites in it. She pulled up skirt, that's the orbs, ain't it?
Ritual dog, jiggle, it burns. I like to see you jobber, for sure. Makes me wanna pinch ya, you know. Swapping out my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2 and it's mythic, so I'm stacked. Lucky with the traits on the back, got a knack for some boys on my mind. Simple some damn bars.
She gotta rent those summons cause she's independent. Hey yo, baby got a back appendage like J-Lo. And you know it's a hit when I go crystal fails in the snow. The real baller, real baller. Baby got a back appendage like J-Lo. Baby got a back appendage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. 3 seconds to game start time. Let's go. All right, we are back with the game audio. We are back with everything. Even DFK Elite is back. We are good to go. Hunter's Mark from Skiller's First Turn. And let me get the picture-in-picture set up and running. With Eatbla versus Fex in the corner and Skiller versus Just Crypto in the front here. Skiller's Hunter's Mark doing good, applying to the front lines, but not hitting the archer, the squishy target. Meanwhile, Just is channeling up a precision strike, and he does have that shroud, giving him extra evasion, trying to mitigate the risk of Skiller's archers blowing him up immediately.
Also, Just is channeling at the front archer of Skiller, and Just also has 2 warriors, so he's going straight through the front door.
Yeah, he's trying to blow it up immediately, turn 1. You're absolutely right. Skiller, though, unfazed, goes straight for the barrage. And with 2 stacks of Hunter's Mark on both of the warriors, they have minus 30% physical defense. So this could strike even them. But it does look like Skiller's gonna lose his front archer in trade. So this barrage has got to slap, baby. Let's see what it does. In the corner, we got Fex with his shield up from the Seer. Oh my god, and he didn't even need the precision strike. Wow. What a big hit out of Just's rapid onslaught there on that front warrior, doing a shitload of damage and freeing up his archer. Kind of unfortunate that he doesn't get the accuracy buff. I'm sure he wanted it, but uses the daze, interrupts the barrage. Just. Wow. What a play there. Just interrupting the opener.
Crazy. Yeah, Skiller, the barrage is really what Skiller needed here now.
Yeah, especially with his front line down. That's going to be tough to come back right here for Skiller. Does he go for it again? I mean, no, piercing shot onto the front one. Going for the small stone to double crit, maybe get back in the game. Rapid shot coming out for Just. Big block. Not as much damage as I'm sure he would have liked, and probably at least 1 miss in there. Repeating shot is available, but will Skiller use it? I'm not sure. I don't really see a good target for it. Unless the numbers are showing him something different, when he clicks in. Piercing shot it is. Focusing his efforts onto the front warrior.
But Just has the ability here to throw a health vial. But will he do so? He might just also go straight for damage.
Yeah, I think he presses the attack. There it is. Gladiator Strike coming in. Rapid Onslaught still on cooldown, but it doesn't really matter. The Gladiator Strike itself does so much damage. I'm sure he'd be happy to cast it again next turn. And probably with his warrior here, Whirlwind, this archer could probably repeating shot down even Skiller's back archer now. Probably. Clean this up.
You're right.
But will we see RNG kick in with some misses? He goes for the front archer. It does. Misses 2 of the shots, exhausting himself and not getting the kill. Meanwhile, so this gives Skiller a turn here. He could cast the small stone, and if it crits on the front one, no, he uses a full health potion instead, bringing that archer back up to full. Nice. Okay, so he's trying to play out around the exhaust. The fact that just cast Whirlwind, just exhausted himself. His heroes are a bit behind on the time bar. It's a bit deceptive there, it looks like. This might be more than 1 turn. Maybe it's just this one, though. Because if it is, then where's this guy? Okay, health vial coming in from Just. And now Skiller has 2 turns in a row here. Do we see a rapid shot come out? I think so.
Yeah, probably. It is. Setting up his repeating.
Yeah. And now the question here is, does he do rapid shot with this guy, or try to queue up another barrage and be bold with it? There it is, barrage. Not quite jumping the frontline warrior, but Whirlwind is down for him.
Yeah, Skiller is going to survive these 2 turns of Just, and Just's archer is still exhausted, so this is actually a good time to use a barrage.
Oh man, if RNG turns this one around, oh man. Health vial from Just. Let's see it. He probably has 1 more available. I think he's used 2. And there it is. So, respecting the barrage this time, not wanting to eat it head on. Spreads the damage pretty well. Not what Skiller wanted to see, but still big damage, but it's spread. You don't want that spread. And Just does get a retaliate. Meanwhile, the repeating shot is up. But I'm not sure. He might be able to take out Just's archer with it, but it'll be close.
And he would exhaust himself. So, do you really want to go for this play? This is the question now.
Yeah, that's true. And also with both of the rapid onslaughts available on Just's side, uses a health vial. Now Skiller totally out of potions and just only having the 2 stone weight potions available. Rapid onslaught 406. These warriors are just making mincemeat of Skiller's archers. I bet we see a basic attack on the front archer right here, oddly enough. That's what I think Just should go for. This kind of guarantee. Anti-blind. Jumping. He's jumping further with the anti-blind potion, which gives 500 initiative back instead of 400. 500 would have put him behind Skiller's 2 turns. The anti-blind put him ahead. Really creative use of the stone weight there to get that jump in. And rapid shot coming in. 330 damage. Skiller's archer on an island, standing alone. And I don't think Skiller can pull this one out. Well played, Just. He goes for the small stone, raw crit, doesn't land it. Respect the attempt. GG, Skiller. Let's hop over to the other game. We got Ibla and Fex. Fex is looking mighty tenderized on the right side there. Just takes down Skiller in the top. Well played by both. Really good game there. Just advances to the finals of this Gold Rush tourney. Will it be an ADFK finals, or will Ibla continue dismantling Fex here with this speedy warrior, again having the swiftness potion on him? Fex is focusing the back archer, but Graham Cragweaver is equipped to deal with that. The priest for Ibla. Health vial out on Fex's side, trying to recover some here. Maybe we see a holy beacon from Ibla onto his archer. There it is. Bacon, bacon, bacon. It's bacon! I gotta get a clip for that. Sergeant, I need a clip intern. Can I make you my clip intern? Clips intern. Yeah. Sergeant Filthy Clips intern. Anyway. Repeating shot. Fex, being bold, doesn't land all of the arrows, does exhaust himself, feeling desperate, I think, with that maneuver there. That's what that kind of shows to me.
It looked like a desperate move. And he has 3 slows on him.
Yeah, so he's really punished.
Yeah.
No, Fex, I'm sorry. I think we're going to have an Ibla Just finals again. Or maybe not again. I don't know if they've played in the finals yet, but they both have been there and won. I know that. We're self-cleanse, adding insult to injury from Ibla's side. Ouch. I will take a moment here just to highlight Ibla's warrior. One thing that's really cool. DFK Elite and we were talking about these advanced traits, these passives and actives. You also have the same genetic thing, like design, working on all of these like hairstyles, all of the hero looks. So when you are building heroes in this game, it's not only like you can mutate these advanced and elite and even transcendent visual genes, and so that's where we see these sweet jagged horns and these wings on Ibla's warrior. Sorry to interrupt the action. 531 crit off that rapid shot. Fex trying to claw his way back, but Graham Cragweaver has a turn. Bacon's coming in. He's like, I eat bacon all day, dude. No problem at all.
And also it's 3 turns in total. Ibla just used a turn, he has 2 other turns, and then it's just 1 turn for Fex, and then it's again Ibla.
Yeah, good call out on that tie bar. So Ibla, a huge turn advantage here.
The swiftness potion will run out, it will push, in fact, Ibla's warrior a little bit behind, but he at least has still his priest over there. Yeah,
he probably jumps right here, around in the front of Fex's Seers, where I would think he lands. Like just behind these 3. Once that expires. Whirlwind coming out. Breaks all the barriers, and with his warrior so fast, he's really less impacted. Oh no, that whirlwind kind of pushed him back because of the fact he lost 500 initiative, so he's going to be way back here once this expires. Yeah. Oh, that pushed. Okay, so that was actually more significant than I thought. He jumped back like 7 ticks, 8 ticks. That's a lot. That's a lot. So with that speed potion off, does Fex have a chance here to establish some footing in this match? Retaliate, doing some trickle damage. We like to see it.
The repeating shot is ready for Fex.
But
right
who does
here.
He target?
Yeah, he has no kill opportunity, but he could still threaten it. He goes for it.
He says, I don't kill opportunity, DFK Elite. We don't care about that. And he just, because he does have the channel going here, so maybe the seer could launch a stun
Yeah.
or something. And so he's going for that
Precisely.
trade, knowing that sharpshooter is coming in, and he does have that second life. Well played, Fex. Let's see how you fit, like, close it out. Kill Graham Cragweaver right here. You like use your Seer's basic attack, then your exhausted basic attack. You're good to go. Stun, kills, Graham Cragweaver. Fex turning this one around now that the speed potion has expired.
Well
Huge.
played. I mean, Ibla's Archer still has mana left to use plenty of abilities, but still, Fex is now on the upper hand with his 3 against 2.
And then dropping the smoke bomb to kind of just, you know, dampen Ibla's chances to make a quick play right here.
Right.
On trading. That's really smart by Fex. Oh, and the empowered basic attack misses. Ouch. Ibla has to be pissed about that because basic attacks have bonus accuracy, and he's got 70 dex. That had to be like a 1% chance. Damn, that is raw for Ibla. The game just wants Fex in the finals. Like we've seen it last in the quarterfinal match. He's got these come from behind wins, or at least they look that way to you know, me streaming it. I like this smoke bomb effect. It's very cool. I haven't seen that too much yet. Little black and gray little smoke coming out. Pretty cool. Multi-shot, 185 damage. We do have a retaliate coming in. Misses. Ibla missing. The smoke bomb is actually doing a lot of work here. So that first miss also I forgot to factor in the smoke bomb. So it wasn't probably a 1% chance. Really well played by Fex. Really well played by Fex. That's the smoke bomb. That's not even RNG, baby. That's good
And
play.
Also, Ibla's warrior did a missing auto attack on the smoke bomb.
Yeah. RNG rigged is a hot topic, says Kurt Hokage, but like I don't understand the argument at all. It's like people are saying that it's rigged against them specifically, and which makes no sense. Why would they ever do that to like wallet by wallet? And also, if it's just like if it's rigged, how is it rigged? Like how if it's unfair for you all the time, I'm more inclined to believe you just have had bad rolls. Oh, the smoke bomb was an initiative move, says Eric. Smart. He probably was doing it for the initiative, but got a lot of benefit out of those misses. Big days right there onto the warrior, pushing him back a little. Yeah, Kurt, I find that argument generally unpersuasive. The RNG argument. That's just like complaining because you had a game night and you kept rolling 3s while your friends were rolling 6s. Like, it happens. Like, what? It just happens.
Or the Seer got bleed on him while he has 50 HP left. Rapid onslaught with cleave took him very low, got the bleed on him. The bleed will finish him off if Fex doesn't throw a potion over here. Oh, he has a heal ability. Saves his Seer in the last
that
moment.
heal ability was crucial. That bleed would have got the kill. Good call out. Sanctuary does go off. No healing for a while, but a little bit of barrier to dull this attack from Ibla's archer. I mean, we could see a raw repeating shot. He goes for the sharpshooter. Fex opts to use his own repeating shot. Good damage through that shield. Big damage onto the warrior, but leaving himself now exhausted. Whirlwind in response. And
sudden death about to come.
Oh, this is really tight. Yeah, the sudden death could be really pivotal. Like, for Fex's heroes, they're both so low already. Even the small ones could do some real work. Probably take out that archer at current health. Multi-shot going out onto the front warrior, block 197, leaving him with 163. And sudden death comes in, takes down Fex's front warrior or front archer, and a retaliate bug causes Ibla's warrior to retaliate against Fex from the sudden death. But will it be enough? Oh, Fex gets his own retaliate here. Wow, this is really tight.
Close.
That rejuvenation stone, who was it on? I can't remember, but if that heal comes in right now on one of these two heroes, that's huge. Basic attack. He's like really praying for that sudden death. Should have used more of the clock maybe. Now Ibla does have a turn. Bleed damage does a little bit, but he has this basic attack empowered. Does he go for the Seer, get the kill, or go for the Archer and pray for sudden death? Goes for the Archer. And Ibla loses as sudden death comes in, and both of Fex's heroes remain healthy there on that right side. But both of Ibla's heroes fall to the sudden death. Fex strolling into the finals as the crowd does the work for him in the quarters and the semis. Well done. Well done, Mr. Fex. And it is now time for our final match. ADFK showdown between Just Crypto and Tad Fex. Man, these have been some matches here today, huh?
Oh yeah, that's crazy. And like the strongest champions coming here, and you don't know, like you never know who's gonna win here in each round. And now we are here in the finals, Just versus Fex. This is crazy.
Yeah, and with so many of them being very close, right? I mean, even the ones that go fast, the aggro on aggro kind of comps, they're close. This has been a really tight tournament. I've been really loved streaming it here with all of you in the audience, and of course with you, DFK Elite. We can kind of get rid of the picture-in-picture now. Don't need that. All right.
And also, we haven't seen too many tanks. I mean, we have seen people with warriors. Just for example, he has even 2 warriors, but like we have seen a lot of people like with a priest or an archer in the front lane, like just going for aggressive damage dealers, not having like a knight or anything like.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think really the only one that I can call to mind immediately was Hitman Burt with his really super tank knight.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, you're totally right. It's been like warrior damage, or even just like no kind of melee at all, just kind of all in on the archers, like we see with Fex and the Seer. Yeah, I do like Fex's comp, double archer healer. I mean, no surprise there. That's what I was running. But yeah, all right, we got 7 minutes to game time. Time to cast your votes, ladies and gents. At the moment of my casting, Just is the underdog, and so I will vote for Just. And also, Just took out Skiller, who took out me, which means I should probably vote against Just, but it's too late now. I mean, it's not, but I could switch it. But it's too late mentally now for me to do that. We have 7 minutes to game time. All right.
Sticks, what do you actually think about the free-to-play tournament?
I think it's a great idea, actually. I love it. I'm going to be available tomorrow morning, and I'm planning to cast it because my wife, I said she's doing that stuff in LA tonight, the girls' time stuff. That's like a sleepover with her girls. She's not going to be home yet when that tournament happens for me. It's 8 in the morning my time, I think. And I'm planning to get up early and try to stream it.
Okay, yeah, I was about to compete as well there, so we might do it again together.
That sounds good. Yeah, I would like that. No, I'm actually super into the whole concept of this free-to-play tournament, just to give everyone a bit of an idea what he's talking about. This open practice number 27 is no entry fee. I mean, honestly, if they're going to up the combatants for any of them, I think maybe this one, but this is their first testing of it, so 16 entries. And that's tomorrow morning, my time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which I think is like 1600 UTC. I don't know. It's 8 or 9 hours ahead of me as UTC 0. So middle of the afternoon for most of Europe, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. And I do like the free-to-play tournaments. I mean, like, it's obviously a great idea, and having this, they have requirements like with stat score limitation.
Yeah.
And I do actually like it. So I'm not sure if it says max team stat score. This is good because like maybe you have a good leveled hero and he's having a lot of stats and you want to play him, but there's it's a team stat score maximum, so you can bring your strong, I don't know, archer or so, but then you have to get something that has a little less points. So
there's a trade-off there. I feel like that's the word you're looking for. Yeah, the trade-off.
Exactly. I think this is a really good, like the max team stat score limitation is a really good tool to like make things more moderate and give the ability for more people to compete in these tournaments. But I personally, I'd like to see more free-to-play tournaments. I mean, you mentioned is the first that we ever had, and it's just for testing environments. And I totally agree with. First of all, I have to test a little bit and how it goes. But after that, because I would assume that a lot of people are very interested in just playing it for free, and just testing it out. And especially the level 10 range, like more people have access to level 10 heroes. So I would like to see in the future a couple more tournaments, maybe not just on the weekend, but I think we need more of those.
Yeah, I fully support it, and I want to echo everything you said. I totally agree. Like literally everything you said. The stat score total I think is a great way to moderate some of the like the power of everyone, but kind of make it a more even playing field.
Yeah.
And like it's not like every tournament's going to be like this. So we clearly have these top end unrestricted anything goes tournaments, and these are awesome. But I want to also see, I want to see more casual gamers have an opportunity to enjoy the game casually. And that's what
Right.
this is. And I think this is going to be super fun. I also wanted to highlight, I think the only thing you didn't mention was this rarity restriction, common to uncommon. So it's like, who among us that plays this game regularly doesn't have like some common or uncommon 10s that they could just throw into a team? Like, sure, they may not be great, but like you don't need them to be super great because there's a max team stat score. Just throw what you have and have fun. Chettle's saying there should be a small reward. I mean, I agree with that, but like it's the hard part is figuring out what that should be, because it shouldn't be like good enough that people just play these instead of the buy-in ones, because the buy-ins go to fuel the sponsorships, and like that's what drives the spectator interest and really gets the whole community involved. So there is an element like that the buy-in is important for supporting a lot of the economics around the community. That said, though, I wouldn't mind seeing like in-game tokens as a reward. Like say you got some full health potions or some stones or crystal or stone, as Daz is saying in the chat. Like I would be down for that, especially if it was like a small number. Like you get one greater Agi stone. Congrats. Like that's not like the inflationary impact of that is going to be negligible compared to duels. And like frankly, I see no downside to that. But I mean, even graders, like not even just limiting it to lessers, I would be fine with anything like that personally, but no like loot like equipment. I think that's got to be a bit more of a restricted market, because like really that's the incentive to like put these heroes together and get the spending going and get, just really drive the economic engine of the community. Like yes, as a player, as like a consumer, I would totally love it to be free and I could get all the max rewards. And I would also love it if video games didn't have subscriptions and my internet didn't have a subscription. I would love all of those things, but it just doesn't work that way because everything falls apart due to free rider problems. If you take advanced political science classes, you learn about the free rider problem. And a lot of like the entry fee is designed to prevent issues related to free rider issues. But I love it. I love this tournament. I want to see more. And as you said, like not just on the weekends, they just more pepper them in there. Like right now we have like the tournaments that we have, but like pepper more in there of these free ones. Let's just see what happens.
Yes, I'd like to see more as well. And I would like to see also tournaments with a lower entry fee, so more people can compete. And like, I mean, we need a bigger player base for this, for sure. But like, when we have like a big influx on players, or like if we have a big player base that is willing to play tournaments, then we need definitely more tournaments. And also not just having one at a time. I think it would make sense to have more at a time if we have enough players. So it also plays part for new players, not like facing Ibla in the very first game. If we have more tournaments, like if more people sign up, like let's say 32, and we split it into 2 tournaments, you have less. There's less the chance of you fighting against a champion if you are a new player.
Yes, and I agree. And I think that is one thing they're going to try to do with this Revengers and Weekend Warrior tournaments that are coming up.
That was a good idea. That was a really good
I'm
idea.
really excited with how they've set that up. I think it's really smart. If you lose in round 1, you could still go play the Revengers, which is like, I think that's fine. At first I was like, why don't they just totally coterminous starting at the same time? But let's dive into the action here as the time has come for the finals of this Gold Rush tournament, baby. Fex gets the first turn. His Seer's passive Artificer coming in, kicking that shield off. and he's got time to go. All 3 of his turns before Just's very first.
Just is running a Scully's Eye, and his front warrior also has a ton of dexterity, almost at 60. He can go straight for like naked rapid onslaughts.
Yeah, he absolutely can. Just like he did against Skiller, we saw.
Yes.
And
yes.
against Fex's setup here, it should be equally strong. It seems kind of like just his team was designed to counter this, low health, high aggro style that we see a lot of people play. And I'm excited to see how well it's working out. He's showing off that warriors built correctly can just fulfill that damage role, but have a bigger health bar in doing it. But Fex, no slouch himself, launching that multi-shot, getting really good damage onto Cold Mark, Just's archer. Blinding Winds following up, trying to negate that immediate rapid onslaught by blinding the warrior in the front. Smart play by Fex, very heads up.
Indeed, and he has a swiftness potion on his archer. Used it in in turn 1.
Okay, so he's really just gunning for the quick kill. Good call out. Anti-blind goes out, removing that issue, so he is now free to use his rapid onslaught as he wishes. Does his first warrior here do it with the axe? Let's see it, Just. Let's see it. Use that Scally's Eye. Let's go. Rapid onslaught comes out, 507 damage onto the front archer. Whole, almost half of its health gone.
Question now here with Just, does he want to channel a precision strike? Like, it will cost some time, and there's a swiftness potion on his opponent.
Yeah.
So will he channel? I think he will. Yeah, rapid repeating.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's smart. Good. I think that's smart. He's trying to. You got to act fast against the swiftness potion because he's getting ahead in rotation too. Because now he's used his rapid shot first. So like, if Fex had used his rapid shot there, he would be a little bit arguably behind in rotation. But because of the speed potion still ahead, Fex opting instead to use the heal, keep his own front archer alive long enough for this rejuvenation stone to tick. Because I don't think, absent some crazy crits, that Justice Warrior can kill it right now. And Rejuvenation Stone is coming in to heal it up. Justice thinking about it. He's like, this backpack is heavy. Goes for the rapid onslaught. A little bit of block. 436. Not the amount he wanted to see. So we are going to see Fex get healing in from his seer onto that front line. And both of his archers now are queued up, ready to go. Oh, uses the heal. Crits. Might be wasting that Rejuvenation Stone. I don't know if I love that move out of Fex there. I mean, he's obviously performing better than me in this tournament, but there I would have. You have the healing lined up. Look at how low his archer is. You could have probably sniped just his archer there with a little bit of like damage. I don't know. Could have been the call.
On the other side, Just has the repeating shot ready to go here. That's why he probably went for the heal, but you have to make the calculations if it's worth it.
You're worried that the Rejuvenation Stone wouldn't be enough for the repeating, probably is what he was thinking.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been. So that's why I lose.
So the rapid onslaught is on cooldown. What's he gonna do? He does has a gruff. Just is having a gruff. But does he need it? Does he really need it right now? I'm not sure. No, he's going for the blight instead. Not getting it.
Not getting it. Unlucky. All right, so the rapid shot for Fex not doing as much damage as he wanted, spreading it out, and I think missing one or maybe two hit the archer and one was blocked.
One was missed, but he has now his repeating shot ready to go with the swiftness.
Right. And he's coming up quick. He's got 3 turns in a row here, just burning through all of his heals. Or not all of them, but very quickly burning through his heals is what I mean to say.
And if you look at the time bar, Just will have 1 turn, but it's basically Fex time bar domination.
Yeah, like all the way. What DFK Elite's talking about, viewers, is up here, this time bar shows the turns, and your speed impacts how fast you move along the time bar. So when we see this hero appearing 3 times right here in a short span, that's because of the swiftest potion. And so Fex is dominating this time bar. He has a lot of turns coming up, and Just has very few to respond to them. Accidental swears. I mixed up Fex and Just there.
He's channeling a precision strike. I like that.
Goes for the stun.
Frog jump.
Misses the stun completely. Oh no.
That would have been huge.
So Just agrees with, like, I love this build here. It's the Precision Strike with Shroud, and then when you get the accuracy buff from Precision Strike, you then launch into the rapid repeating combo, and like having guaranteed hits with that combo is so powerful. Like when you don't have to worry about missing 1 or 2 shots, it becomes so much more reliable. And so that's why he's using this combo here to get that accuracy up and prep him for really, really big damage. Oh, and the Precision Strike itself does big damage and lands a stun onto the speedy archer. Oh, that is great. We love to see that. 35% chance. Well played, Precision Strike. Rapid shot coming in. Big damage on the front, finally. But no days with the crit. 1 turn left till the middle warrior can use Rapid Onslaught again. Probably see him set up the Gladiator Strike right now. Or a Gruff. He might do Gruff onto the Seer. Prevents some healing. I think both of those options sound good.
Yeah.
There it is. The Gruff doesn't land the taunt, though, but he does get himself unstoppable. A little bit of a benefit. Really wanted to see that land, though, so that Fex couldn't start channeling a heal here, because I think a channel would leapfrog him over Just's Archer. And there's the Rejuvenation Stone. And there it is, the leapfrog over.
You are right. The Gruff would have been massive here.
All right, Whirlwind. Whirlwind. I'm calling Whirlwind.
I'm calling Gladiator.
I like it. Oh, that's the second one I was thinking. All right, which one's it going to be? Come on, Whirlwind. He's thinking about it. He doesn't know. We can't see the shot clock. We don't know how long he has. It's Gladiator Strike. DFK Elite was right. Nice.
Yeah, the Rejuvenation Stone will hit. It just has no ability to stop this. So, me personally, in just case, I will just start to focus the front line.
Yeah, smart. And with the heal coming onto the back line, you have a good window here with the channel where the Seer can't really pivot. And so now he's got to wait till his next turn to even begin casting the heal, and you get free fire for these 3 turns from Just before he even starts to cast that heal. Hunter's Mark coming in, lowering the physical damage or defense for all 3 of Fex's heroes. Really nicely done, getting that on all 3. And of course,
so
the damage.
Fex will have 2 turns. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, potions doesn't make sense. Oh, he's trying to go for a kill. But after that, Just has the ability to take out the front archer from Fex.
Fex is opting for the trade, I'm thinking then, because he could just do it with a multi-shot here if he has that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he uses the repeating though. I guess with the swiftest potion, he didn't want to take the chance of multi-shot not quite doing enough, and knowing that he has the speed potion for a good chunk of that. It expires just before his turn, but shouldn't be too significant enough to like.
Yeah, he gets the most benefit from it. But now he Just is ready to get the counter kill.
Oh, that last heal over time delay from the Rejuvenation Stone, but it's not going to be enough with this primed Rapid Onslaught. It's going to get the kill for sure. So we're definitely going to see a trade here. There it is. All right, Artificer passive barrier kicking in. Just still has these meaty frontliners. And Fex is down to only 1 damage. Sorry, go ahead.
Fex Archer is running out of mana slowly. I'm not sure about Fex potions. I'm not sure. He might still has 1 potion left.
Speed
so he
potion.
Might use
he's got nothing.
Oh, you're right. I forgot this. Yeah, that means that his Archer is becoming useless after 2 more abilities, 1 or 2 more abilities. I mean, he does has a clairvoyance. It reduces his mana spent.
But still, though, it's not going to be a lot.
On the other side, Just has plenty of mana. He can use a ton of Rapid Onslaughts.
Yeah. And even his basic attacks with these weapons, they do so much. It's like night and day versus an archer without its abilities. So if the longer this game drags on, the less likely it looks for Fex, even though he currently has a slight health advantage, at least percentage-wise.
I mean, he might get some Rejuvenation Stones out. Even some swapping position plays might help here with some healing.
Right, but you got to get the kill. That's the thing. Oh, and that crit heal. Oh, my God. Sorry. Crit heal 701. Jesus. All right. Whoa.
Crazy.
But yeah, like you were saying though, he's got to get the kill on these warriors. They have big health bars, and an archer without mana by itself is going to have a really hard time doing that. Like unless Fex stalls out until the sudden death gets huge, but I don't think he'll have time to do it with this threat.
No, he does not have time. At least as it looks like he doesn't have time to do so, but this would have been one way to do it. He's just chilling a Sanctuary. He's not chilling a Rejuvenation Stone.
Intriguing. It is a shorter
Sanctuary
cast.
will not... Yeah, it is a shorter cast, and maybe Rejuvenation Stone was on cooldown. I haven't quite checked it, but the healing is less than Rejuvenation Stone would give you.
Right. But it is on both heroes.
It is on both heroes, I gotta agree.
And there now we see the rejuvenation coming
Yeah.
in. So yeah, Fex he's doing his best to stall this out as long as he can. That's his goal right now. Because with his mana is tight. He has a repeating shot available if he wants to use it, but I don't see that coming together. Final blow channeling up out of the Scally's-eyed warrior with the axe.
Oh. This might be great.
Oh, I want to see it land.
Yeah, me too. Let's see what he can, how much damage he can drop.
554. Not enough, though. And Fex's archer falls off the time bar, out of the stadium, and into the parking lot.
But he got his opponent fairly low. And the sudden death will come in 1 minute.
That's true. That's true. But even the first hit might not do 233. But with the bleed, you could see some sneaky kill there. The rejuvenation stone comes off.
Yeah, now the final blow.
Let's see it. Both of them. Boom. First one lands. 451. Second one lands. Boom. Not quite enough to get the execution. Oh, just about 90 more damage, and that would have dropped him below 10%. Wow. So Fex is here, hanging on.
Yeah, he's hanging on, and I would say he needs to reposition.
I like that. He went with the stun.
He gets the stun.
And the bleed does damage. Now watch. Oh, kill the time. Use sudden death, Fex. You got to kill the time here. You got to kill the clock. Oh my god. Yeah, I agree with the reposition, but like, use the full clock, and maybe you get a sudden death afterwards. Yeah. Oh, 50 damage. He didn't reposition. Losing the seer for sure.
Also just as a whirlwind, so the reposition might not have saved him, but he would have a higher chance, I'd say.
I agree, and he, like with the whirlwind,
one gladiator, yeah.
Oh yeah, and here he's just not taking any risks. Just I'm gonna get this kill, thanks. It is a trade though, so I mean the archer's got nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, but the backline warrior from Just is gonna die, right? So.
Oh what? See. The bleed was enough. I thought the bleed wasn't enough. Okay, I thought it only did 17. There must have been a second stack or something. Or I just looked at the wrong thing. Okay. I was like, wait. Okay, so Fex now focusing down the last remaining warrior for Just. But there comes the big damage. It's a race against the clock here as sudden death starts coming in. 49 to the archer.
Just has one more cooldown, one turn of cooldown on the rapid onslaught, so
do we see a pass? If he passes right here, he jumps him. That would be sweet.
Yeah, he needs to jump him to have a better chance to do so, but he could also just do damage.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough to do both, but he does have enough to do Gladiator Strike twice, so that's what he decided to do.
Ah, okay.
I think that was the logic. I may have done caster math poorly there for a sec. As Fex tries to take down, shooting arrows at this wall of a warrior. Yeah, there was 2 for the Gladiator Strike, and here comes another one of those. Just now running down the clock. Oh, using the health vial. Conservative play. Jumps him. We get the sudden death, and now Gladiator Strike will finish this game. Was it a SL pop? No, but I'm not too worried about it at this point either. It's going to come up exhausted. I just don't, like, even with basic attacks, I don't see how he pulls this one out. Let's go, Just. Hit him. I voted on you, man. There it is. Big hit. And we might see sudden death after one of Fex's turns. Finish him off. as what I anticipate happening. No sudden death, and so Just gets the honor of winning the game straight up, unless he misses this basic attack, and he does not. 178, finishing it out. Just is our Gold Rush number 14 champion. Congratulations, Just Crypto. Very well played. Wow, what a set
Going home
of
with
matches.
the big prize. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, are you decent? Are you ready to appear on screen? I'm going to switch to that. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
We're going. All right. So, good tournament today. What'd you think?
It was great. Just had a really good strategy with his double warriors, not having the cleave, just going straight for single target damage. If his opponent would have had a fat tank, like a knight with Aegis or something, he would have a little bit harder time, but also he has an archer. But other than that, Just really came with a really good prepared team for this tournament.
Yeah.
And overall, it was just insanely great. So many great players, so many great games as well.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be
It's
rewatching
fantastic.
this one. Like, this stream, like, we caught a lot of really good games. And chat, thank you for hanging out with us. That was awesome. As we were talking earlier, you'll probably be able to catch us again for tomorrow's open practice tournament, the no entry fee one. We'll be streaming that one probably. But until then, DFK Elite, any closing thoughts before we wind up the video?
No, I think we said everything this far, but yeah, it was a great time again, and tournaments are just great. Nothing more to say to this.
I agree. All right. So I'm going to do that. Thank you for streaming with me. Been fun. Chat, you get to enjoy the song one more time if you choose to enjoy it. You could always turn off the stream, but I encourage you to listen. Have a great day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world.
DFK throwing down the gauntlet. If you got the best heroes, flaunt it. Raise your head up, don't be daunted. Come prove how much you want it. Fighting to the wire, rapping onslaught, striking dire. Tomatoes ready to fire. On the fighters I admire.
For he who takes the title wins gilded chests and smiles, while foes walk bitter miles, bitter miles. Gold Rush. Gold Rush. Gold Rush. Gold Rush. Gold Rush.
DFK throwing down the gauntlet. If you got damn hot heroes, flaunt it. Hands up now, don't be daunted. Come prove how much you want it. Fighting to the wire, rapid onslaught, striking dire. Tomatoes ready to fire. On the fighters unadmired.
He's been compared to Tony Romo, Joe Rogan. Some say he's the best commentator in the game.
Welcome to the weekly Breeze.